What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a pretty good day, like myself, after watching last night's game. Getting right down into it, we gotta talk about Harrison Barnes, the brick master, and the not so clutch Harrison out of the Harrisons out there. Barnes had I can't even remember in the fourth quarter, like 3 or 4 wide open wide open chances at a 3-pointer. He had 2 wide open lanes, and for some reason, he's just content on passing the ball back to the other flat players, not taking those wide open shots. And when he did take some pretty good looks, it's just air ball and ugly shot after ugly shot. So I just gotta ask Harrison, why are you not following in the other Harrison's footsteps? Why can't you be as clutch as Harrison Ford? While Harrison Ford is not clutch in basketball, he's a pretty clutch actor. Why can't you be clutch at basketball, Harrison? Why? Why can't you be clutch? I can't even answer that question. I mean, he was pretty clutch in Game 5. Game 6, I mean, are you telling me that the absence of Draymond Green affects the Warriors to the point that they can't make shots too? Like, I'm not talking about Clay. I'm talking specifically Harrison Barnes and some of the other role players. People are just missing shots. Like, what's your reasoning behind that? You're at home. It's a Game 5 closing game. Like, you should be fighting harder than the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs are trying to stay in it, but you have that momentum from beating them in their home court, coming back home with a potential, to get the trophy, and you just couldn't pull through. I can't really bash on Andre Iguodala. Like, he's 31, I think. He's kind of old, He's still doing what he has to do. He played somewhat good defense last night. He had a couple good passes. He had a couple good buckets. Like, he did his job coming off the bench. But mostly it was just the other role players, Harrison Barnes to start with. And why I'm talking about Harrison Barnes is he's going to be really important next game. And if he just had this shitty of a game, like going back to Cleveland with the Game 6, that place is going to be rowdy. And what is he going to do over there? I don't really know. I really think there's going to be Game 7. And even though I live in the Bay, I don't like the Warriors. I can't stand them. I can't stand Warrior talk. I guess I just never fit into this atmosphere, but that's just me. And as a LeBron supporter, I'm still worried. Draymond Green, he was out last game, and he's going to be back in Game 6, and Cavaliers still don't have an answer for Draymond Green. You give him wide open jump shots, most of the time he's hitting those. You put Kevin Love on him, Kevin Love is the most useless person in the NBA at that point. And, it's going to be kind of scary, actually, going into Game 6. Yeah, the Cavs will be riding that momentum, but Kevin Love is still just the biggest question mark on the board. Like, he can't play defense. He's not an effective scorer against this Golden State defense. I mean, he can't even come off the bench. It's to the point now where I really feel if Kevin Love even steps foot into the game, even puts his little tippy toe on that court, we're going to lose. It's just a negative influence. He's just fucking, I'm just going to say it. Kevin Love is awkward. Kevin Love is awkward in the Cavs offense. Kevin Love is awkward for the Cavs defense. And Kevin Love is just awkward in the locker room. Like the other day when they were talking about, when Draymond Green punched LeBron in the nuts, and they were like, well, it was kind of justified because LeBron's stepping over him. Kevin Love just coming out there like, yeah, stepping over people is a really big sign of disrespect. Like, I understand if somebody stepped over me, I would take a swipe at their nuts too. Let's just be honest here. Most people would. Nobody's going to step over me. And I'm pretty sure you guys out there, you're not going to like it when somebody tries to step over you. But this is your teammate we're talking about. And at the end of the day, you have to protect your own. No matter what it is, you kind of have to have your brother's back. Like, you guys are playing out there, striving for a championship. You're already in a heated series. You guys are already going down. Like, you can't go out there and say stuff like that. Like, I mean, I guess you can, but it just goes to show that you're just awkward. You just, to this day, you still haven't understood how a team really works and how to have a man's back, because LeBron's already having so much pressure from the media, from the Warriors players taking comments at him. Clay saying that I guess LeBron's just not okay. He basically said LeBron's not a man. On the basketball court, only men play. That if you really summarize what he said, you can put it into all the sweet talk you want to put it in. But that at the end of the day, that's what it really meant was, I guess, that he's just not man enough for the game. You gotta have your teammates back, and not only do you not have your teammates' backs, you're just messing everything up on the court. Just like, my God. Can't shoot properly with people in front of his face. Can't post up against Draymond Green or any other smaller defender. Can't play defense. It's fucking horrible. LeBron James had an amazing game 6. Kyrie Irving had an amazing game 5, my bad. LeBron James had an amazing game 5, not game 6. Kyrie Irving had an amazing game 5. And I'm super excited for game 6, but I'm still concerned that, like, Draymond Green is going to be back, and a lot of those easy buckets that LeBron had are not going to be there. Those lanes are not going to be there. Good for us that Andrew Bogut is gone, hopefully for the rest of this series. And yeah, it's going to be a concern. What are you going to do with Kevin Love, Tyron? What are you going to do with Kevin Love? What are you going to do with Kevin Love? I hope that haunts you all the way back to the Cavs locker room. I hope it does. Because if you don't do something about Kevin Love, forget about a championship. I think he might just ruin your entire career, because whatever you do, it's, with an all-star or used to be all-star power forward, people will either call you idiot or people will either call you like a great coach. And I feel that you should just bench him. He's useless. Give the extra shots to people who can make shots, with defenders in their face. J.R. Smith, get those driving lanes open. Iman Shumpert can drive. Like, there's a lot of people that can really use those shots and actually make them count. That is not Kevin Love. So in conclusion today, what are we going to do about Kevin Love? And what the hell is Draymond going to do to us? God, I can only imagine he's going to be out there punching some people in the balls, just kick somebody in the face, maybe even have Marshawn Lynch grab his crotch on the sidelines, direct all the cameras there so he can knock somebody out. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have for today, or for this segment at least. So leave a like if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 0_TKO, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.